Hey guys, this is Ryan from Extreme Tech. Today we're going to take a look at the Google Chromecast, but specifically the tab casting feature, which is still in beta. Google is very clear about that, so some parts of this might not work, but what we already have at launch is pretty interesting, and I think pretty useful. So I have a computer right next to my Chromecast screen here, so I'm going to send a tab over and we'll see how it works. So you just have to install the extension from the Chrome App Store. And there we go. It went over pretty quick. There is probably a second and a half or 2 seconds of lag between interacting with the computer and when it refreshes on the Chromecast. This is actually, as near as I can tell, connecting directly from the computer. Unlike all of the basic streaming stuff that you can do with mobile devices, it's not going out and pulling down a URL. It's getting this straight from the computer. So this is just, the basic mode where it trims out all of the Chrome and operating system UI, so you just get the content. But there are a couple of options that may not be immediately obvious, so I'm going to switch over to this other tab, and I'm going to try to cast this one into the Chromecast. There we go, and this is these are the settings for the Chromecast extension. So you can see it's got a couple things. The default quality is high 720p, and then there's an extreme 720p. So if you have a fast network, it's probably safe to bump that up, and you'll get less pixelation. I've been testing this, and it seems fine. I'm on an N network. Now, something else that you can do is in the settings, you won't be able to see this, but what you can do is if you click the extension button, there's a little drop down, and you can tell it to cast the entire screen and not just the tab. And this is actually labeled experimental, so I guess be aware. So we're going to do that. And you have to click through a warning that it's going to get your whole screen, and there we go. It makes a little bit less sense in this situation because I have two monitors, but if you had one, then it would pretty much fill the screen, and so that's pretty cool as a way to just pull up your whole computer in one step. And this is again, it's a little bit sluggish. It refreshes about 2 seconds after after you click something on the computer. But so far, for an experimental feature, it's worked fine for me. Now, most of the Chromecast video stuff relies on URLs retrieved from the internet, so locally stored things are not immediately supported unless you use the tab casting feature. So if you have desktop Chrome and you have the extension installed, what you can do is actually take the file location in your file browser and paste it into Chrome, and Chrome will actually open it. So I'm going to pull up something like that here. So you see I have just an index of a location on my hard drive. So then I can click on this video file, and it plays on the Chromecast. And this is stored locally on my PC's hard drive. This isn't being pulled from online. So that's a pretty cool way to get a file that you have stored locally onto the Chromecast without, going through any extraordinarily painful measures. And also, so you can do all of the audio streaming too with your online content through Google Play Music, but if you have something stored locally that you haven't uploaded, you can also do that with this tab casting. So just same deal. Just grab your file location and put it in Chrome. So that's what I've found so far that you can do with the tab casting feature. It's beta, so I expect there will be more features added later, but what we have now is already pretty cool. So if you can get your hands on a Chromecast, you should check that out. Thanks for watching, guys.